All right, that was a little bit of talk about money. Let's talk more about it. It's on everyone's mind this election year, whether you're a Republican or Democrat or somewhere in between. It's important to protect your investments. Here with advice is financial expert Chad Tobin from Slagle Financial. Good morning. Good to see you again.
Good morning. Thanks for having me back.
Always have to do the tie check with Chad because he always wears great ties. Well, thumbs up on the tie today.
Did okay again?
Your wife did good.
Thank you.
All right, I can't even believe we're at the end of the year, but we are. So you are talking to your clients. You do this all the time as we get to the end of the year.
Yeah, and it's hard to believe the summer's kind of nearing an end, and you know, we're looking at and wondering a lot of things are set to happen throughout the end of the year with the election, and then also January of 2013 is a big time that we're keeping an eye on. Recently, we've had, us as investors have had kind of a nice time. We can breathe. We haven't had a lot of volatility.
Right.
So that's been good. And we believe that, you know, we may see another quantitative easing program, QE3, to try and stimulate the economy again. But I think this recent positive economic data has kind of postponed that for now.
So you still have a cautious outlook as we move to the end of the year and into 2013.
Absolutely. I think we are cautious, number one, because of the QE3 program we feel possibly in the next 12 months could take place again. And, you know, the Federal Open Market Committee is currently really looking at the long-term effects of that another stimulus program. We know by doing that it's going to create a little short-term positive effect, but what are the negative long-term effects is that going to have? So
and I mean, investors are looking to see what happened with QE1 and QE2. So do we want to see a QE3? Those questions remain. But as you talk to your clients, does the term fiscal cliff come up as we look to what's about to happen next year?
You know, and a lot of people ask us because they're hearing a lot about this and really what is the fiscal cliff? And we really try and keep it simple. I mean, really four main things that we're looking at. We're talking about the fiscal cliff. The 2001 and 2003 President Bush tax cuts are set to expire in 2013. Also, we have the for businesses, the payroll taxes for businesses are set to increase by about $120 billion. And that's why we see businesses sitting on the sidelines wondering how that's going to affect them.
I've been wondering, because we hear they're sitting on record profits, why, and they say this is one of the reasons.
Exactly. And also the, you know, spending, defense spending.
Those automatic cuts are going to kick in.
Those are going to kick in. And then lastly, we have the you know, we have the debt limit and the unemployment programs in 2013. We're going to see those come to forefront again as well.
So with that 45 seconds of difficult news you just delivered there, people are still looking at how can my investments get stronger, survive. I'm planning to retire. I met a friend over the weekend. She's retiring in 2 years. I heard from a friend rather over the weekend. So what do you say to those people?
You know, I think as we talk every time we're on here, if you're getting ready to retire, or maybe you've just retired or already have retired, you really need to really sit back, take a look at your investment goals and what you're trying to accomplish. You also, at this point, really need to pay attention on how much exposure you have with your portfolio. Going into retirement, the last thing you can handle is another big hit. So you need to really see exactly the exposure you're taking, and then really work with someone, work with a firm, an advisor that's going to really set a specific plan according to your needs.
Because that's not a one-size-fits-all.
Absolutely
at
not.
all, at all. Your investments never are one-size-fits-all. It's always good to see you.
You too.
Now, you can contact Slagle Financial by calling 888-294-9248 or slagleFinancial.com.